So you are studying abroad this year. That's a fantastic decision. And I'm happy for you, genuinely. I know you can't wait to get on the plane and experience other cultures. Before you do that, you will have to plan. It will save you in the long run so that you can study abroad as carefree as you can. Well, aside from the stress that your coursework will bring, I have 6 tips that will help you plan for your study abroad trip in 2024. Let's go. First thing first, have all of your documents ready. You can't go anywhere out of the country without a valid passport. So this is the first thing you are definitely going to need. Take for example, in Nigeria, when you are applying for a new passport, it can take around 6 months for it to be processed. That is from capturing to receiving it eventually. Well, I've heard that the process is now online and much better, but to be on the safe side, budget 6 months or more to get a passport if you don't have one. If you already have one, double check the expiration date so that it's not expired, but also that it won't expire while you are studying abroad for at least 1 year from your course resumption date. It is also important to plan enough time for your student visa, which typically takes between 4 to 8 or 12 weeks max. Also, have your university acceptance letter at hand and other documents. Get travel or health insurance. A lot can happen in a semester or a year. Though we don't want to think about the worst, you should always prepare yourself for it. Most study destinations nowadays mandate that you purchase some form of travel and especially health insurance before you leave home. In the UK, for example, it is called the healthcare surcharge, which is compulsory for all international students. If you are interested in more details, check out this video on the UK immigration surcharge fee. Link in description. Create a packing list. I strongly advise against packing the day before your study abroad trip. You are going away for a semester, a year or more, not for a week or two. I promise you, it's going to save you a great deal of stress and honestly time. If you plan at least more than a month ahead, creating a packing list for your study abroad essentials will ease your mind and keep you on track with what you have or need to get before you jet off. Aside from looking at the overall climate of where you are going to, it is also important to know what to pack. Personally, I would recommend you travel with more local food ingredients than clothing. Check out my video on first time travelers tips for Nigerians. It's important to be respectful of the culture norms where you are studying abroad. Which brings us to our next point. Research your destination's local customs and culture. You are going to be far from home for a while, so why not familiarize yourself with your temporary new home? Learning more about where you are going to live for your study abroad will not only help you with culture shock, but also excite you for what is about to come. Researching ahead of time will give you an idea of where to eat, what sites to visit, and what days the people there celebrate. It will also teach you what is culturally acceptable and what is not. Life will be slightly different from what you are used to at home, so it's important to know what the differences are to avoid insults. It will make you feel like you are truly a local. Create a budget. Yes, we know the dreaded budget. As much as we would love to live our complete fantasy when we study abroad, it is totally not realistic. Plus, do you really want to end up broke during the first month or two of your study abroad? No. Remember this, I'm not saying that you can't do anything off your bucket list. I'm just encouraging you to be mindful of how you are spending funds so that you can save. You should also be mindful of the exchange rate between your currency and that of your destination. In Nigeria, you can exchange over 1,000 naira for just $1 or for €1. If it's pounds, it's over 2,000 naira. It can be confusing, but it will definitely help you in the long run. Thankfully, there are several currency converter apps you can use. Plan for all your technological needs. Your family and friends are definitely going to want to keep in touch with you while you are studying abroad, and we are sure you are going to want to share every juicy details about the time abroad too. In order to do that without breaking the bank with international phone charges, you are going to want to look into the best options for you and your phone in order to stay in touch with everyone at home. Also, you might want to get a good reliable laptop for study and other stuff. This will again require some research. because each destination will be different in terms of what will save you the most money. Make sure you scope out all options before you fly over. Remember, the journey might seem daunting, but the right preparation, it will be as rewarding as acing your dissertation. So hit that subscribe button for more tips, tricks, and insights to make your study abroad experience unforgettable. Whether you are navigating visa applications or packing your bags, we are here to help you. Until next time, keep dreaming big and planning smart. Catch you on the next one. Bye bye.